Good day to our social media family. Much love, appreciate you guys. As always, this is today's Real with real estate expert Kristina G.
And RealtorRichT.
All right, thank you so much for joining us again. Let's get into it. All right, my friends, today's discussion is about the September 2020 market update. As always, sound effects. We do our own. We're on a budget. We have to make our own sound effects. Gonna get better in the future, I promise. We'll actually pay someone to help.
When we get those sponsors, hey.
Thank you.
Where you at now?
So I'm gonna use a Tom Berry ecosystem quote and say the market is bananas.
Bananas.
Bananas
Right, I gotta stop doing that. So can we redo that because I'm hearing too much? I know, right? Your fingers.
So thanks to the Tom Berry ecosystem, the market is bananas. So, you did the hands anyway. So, bananas from the ecosystem, it's great, it's exciting, good things are happening. So anytime you hear me say bananas, or Kristina say bananas, it means it's hot, it's going. So a couple sources, I want to throw it out there. These are the sources of my information that I gather from. So the sources, Keeping Current Matters, Showing Time, Zillow, Daniel Hale, Fannie Mae, CoreLogic, and Black Knight Mortgage News Daily. A quick shout out to everybody I gathered information from. I spend quite a bit of time doing research to understand the market. Kristina and I talk about it, so we are in tune with what's going on today, next week, whatever. It changes daily, weekly, so we want to know what's going on in the market to give you guys the best and highest advantage in transactions.
Education is king, baby.
So I got 6 things I want to talk about for the 2020 market. The first thing is the market is starting to level out. So we're going to talk COVID a little bit. So we had a big dip in, towards the springtime when COVID hit and the information came out. And then May through August, we had this huge spike. It was almost perfectly balanced out between the dip in the spring and then August.
Yeah.
And September now we see it leveling. And this is crazy. This is bananas. We could actually end 2020 positive for the real estate market. In terms of transaction base, that everything that happened this year, transactional or retail sales, real estate sales can end up positive for us.
Which goes to show everything we've been saying in all the previous podcasts.
Yep, builds up to it.
Saying it's time to do this, let's do it.
Keep going. Number 2, buyer traffic versus inventory. So crazy number, 60.7% increase in buyer traffic. 38% decrease in the actual listings. Again, what we've been talking about, we have a lot of demand out there for the properties,
right.
A lot of people searching for them, looking to buy, ready to buy, but a decreased inventory number. So I know we've touched on this before, but do you just want to talk a few minutes about it? Because I think that one's...
Yeah, I mean, I think, I think it goes back to everything we've been saying in all the previous podcasts. Obviously, the inventory is limited. People aren't wanting to show and sell their homes because of COVID, but the demand is there. People still need homes. You know what I mean? You always need a roof over your head. So, again, the time is now to sell. Let us sell. Let us put your house on the market and do what we do as professionals.
Real estate experts.
Real estate experts.
So it's funny when clients or just people I talk to about the industry come up to me and it's a buyer's market, and they're all like really, really confident. It's a seller's market, and it's a builder's market, and it's funny, because they're all correct.
Yeah,
yes,
it's true.
You're right.
You're
100%.
all 100%
You are right.
correct.
Everybody's winning. That's why it's bananas.
Yeah.
That's the term of the day. We're going to keep using it. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, what do you think is going to happen with the rates? So obviously right now, like everything happened because of COVID, right? Mm-hmm. Inventory fell off because of COVID. Demand, I know that it increased because of the rates due to COVID, but I also feel that if the inventory was steady like it was before, would we have seen this increase in demand? So with the rates, are we assuming that the rates are gonna locked in? Are they going down, and are we gonna still, is the time now to sell and get that home listed and find a new one to lock yourself in, or what do we think is going to happen with that?
Right, so what my research says, first of all, just to clarify, that's mortgage lenders are the ones who can legally discuss these
100%.
rates, and with the clients, we discuss it with them with the clients. From what I read, the rates are gonna stay low for a while. Now, what a while is, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
They don't
could be a
predict
week, a
this.
month, 3 months.
Yes,
never know.
but things happen and they change quickly. It's kind of like our market and understanding our transactions in the mortgage side, it's always changing too. And the mortgage lenders stay on top of that so they could share that information with their clients. If you don't have a bank or a mortgage lender, we can help you out. We have a list of our peeps that are really, really good at what they do. And we feel confident in what they do because they've taken care of our clients in the past.
Yes, we have used all of them. I name drop all the time about a specific lender that I like to use. But that does not mean that that's the only one. There are, of course, multiple lenders, banks, and we love helping you find those. One-stop shop.
Yep, you got it. Number 3, 8 of 9 experts are forecasting home appreciation to continue in 2021. So our home values, according to the experts, they're still going up. Fannie Mae predicts a 4.4 increase, national average.
I love it.
In appreciation. Zillow predicts a 3.6% increase, and CoreLogic probably the most strict on it. And when COVID hit, they had the prediction of the lowest appreciation, but they're at a 0.6.
So they're more reserved. Whoa.
They're very reserved. However, they're still showing
plus.
positive.
Right.
So 2021, home values still increase.
Which again goes back to making it very clear that this is not a 2008 scenario. This is not, hey, let's go ahead and
Completely
kick
different.
people upside down. Nope, your value is staying there. It's there. It's not plummeting.
So number 4 on our list, the number of mortgages in active forbearance. It's funny, we were talking about that earlier today. So forbearance is quote unquote to lower or stop payment until a future date.
Not forgiving payment.
No, the payment, you're gonna pay it, just
You are going to
at a
pay it.
later
It's not
time.
forgiven. It's
Yes.
not doubled. It's just at a later date. So if you're behind on your payments, don't duck out. I wish we would have goggled that term. Yes, I say goggled, not googled.
Okay.
It's goggled.
It's fine. You clarified, now you can say it forever.
Yeah, right now it's like,
It's on record.
But yeah, we should have, what is it, like scapegoat? I don't know, where you dip out in the middle of the night. I'm like, don't do that. Go ahead and call us, call your lender, get yourself help. We'll help you. Don't bail.
Nope, everybody's there to help. Call
Yeah.
your mortgage lender, call
You're not the only
bank.
one in that boat, so
No,
we'll throw you
no.
out of there, all right? We'll get you some paddles. We got you.
I have the number of how many
Like
people
that.
are in that boat.
Yeah.
It's a big boat. It's a big boat. I'm glad you could.
It's like Noah's Ark.
It's a great, good way. Thanks for leading me into that. So the current forbearance number, 3.93 million are in forbearance.
Woo!
Now, June.
So you're
was-
not the only one.
No,
like I
you're
said.
one of 3.93 million, so it's okay. Everybody here is here to help. June of 2020 was 4.76 million. So the number
going down?
of, yes, people
Okay.
are getting, the furloughs are over, they're getting back to work,
Yep.
they're catching them on their payments, they're working with their banks, and that number is decreasing,
Yep.
which is good. We want that number to decrease.
Absolutely.
We don't want those to turn into foreclosures.
No, and that's
or short
another,
sales.
no short sales, guys. That's another thing that goes to show that the market is setting out, like you said, and everything is kind of returning to whatever normalcy is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if we were at 4 point something in June, and now we're down to
4.76
3.
million, now we're down to
Like,
3.93.
we almost dropped a million.
Almost.
So a million people got out of the, well, see, that's all that matters.
Yes, there's a million people, almost a million people in a better situation than they were in June.
Woo!
Awesome. Good job, guys. All right, number 5, the number of distressed properties. Okay, for you flippers, I'm so sorry, you might as well stop watching now. So, the number
It
of
crushes my soul too, though,
distressed
but-
properties, which is foreclosures or short sales. That's considered a distressed property. You can give us a call. We'll go more into the definition if you want to talk about it. We're always available. In 2012, after the 2008 crisis and everything that happened, 35% of homes, 35% were in distressed.
How crazy is that?
And 2020, 1%. Right now, 1% of homes are considered distressed.
See, all you people out there who are like, Kristina, find me a flip, and you think that I ain't doing nothing? No, because there aren't any. There aren't any. Hey!
Yeah, you know.
And if they go on, they come right off.
I got you a nice flip in Texas. Are you
Right?
interested? Because 1%.
It's a starting bid of 25G. It sells for 80. It's like, well, what do you want me to do with that? Like, no, it's starting bid of 25G. The end bid was 80, and you still have like 30 grand to put into it. It's like,
Real quick, I'm going to get something off my chest, something that bothers me. Someone, you know, I have this all the time with investors. Hey, Rich, find me a great flip where I can make a ton of money. Oh, okay, because that's what I do. I'm not going to be interested in that proposition at all. I'm just going to give you this. Here you go.
Yeah.
Have a nice life. Here's another check. So we work together. And number 6, the last one. On average, consumers can afford 10% more home than a year ago with the same payment. I'm going to say it again and then explain it a little bit because of the way I wrote it. Importante. On average, consumers can afford 10% more home than a year ago with the same payments. Now, there are lower, the compared to a year ago, the lower interest rates, the way everything is structured out, gives the buyers the advantage they could afford more home if they have the same income because of lower payments. With the interest payments, as I was saying. So if you looked at a home or you got approved for a certain price a year ago, completely different now. That number's not the same. If you've done it 6 months ago, 90 days ago, do it again.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why it's only good for 90 days because things change so often.
Yep.
So again, if you're in the market, if you're thinking about it, yeah, hit that number.
Employment can change in 90 days. Rates can change in 90 days. Everything. I mean, whew,
Yeah,
it's big.
always changing.
Always.
That's why we always have to do our research. All right. So that's our 6 things for the September market update, guys. Thanks for listening.
Listening.
This is delicious stuff. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you soon.
Gosh.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.